Hey guys, this is postboxadd, and welcome back to a new episode on Minecraft Xbox Subscriber Kingdom. And I have some really big news for you about Subscriber Kingdom coming up any second now. So let's get straight into it. Let's give the lucky pants out, and let's see who wins them. Here we go. Could it be a same person? I think one of these have already won it. And Skyline Brad looks like he has won the lucky pants, so well done to Skyline Brad for winning the lucky pants. And I am going to show you what has changed in Subscriber Kingdom. Now, for a start, Subscriber Kingdom is the entire map. So the kingdom is actually on this entire map, but the place we are in now is Subscriber Kingdom. That's what the series and map is called. But the town we are in now has got a name. It is called Pigton. Now, I don't know if you like that name, so please comment if you do, or comment if you don't, because if you do, that's what we like, so hopefully you do like it. But Pigton is the name of the town. And then we've got the names of the stations, which you can see right there. We've got Baker Lane and Residence Lane. So we got them right there, Resident Lane, and all them things are around there, so you can go to them. They're the stations, so that's the sub area where you build your plots, and I have got them plots to show you, so I'll be showing you them in a minute. And the YouTuber area, which my friend Tommy Newcomb builds. So let me just show you a couple of things before we actually go over there. You're probably wondering, why is it so dark around the spawn? Well, there's a reason why it's dark around the spawn. Because above us is the sky spawn. Yeah, that's right, the sky spawn is above us. Now, it's not been fully built. Now, I'll show you what this is in a minute. But I'm going to show you the sky spawn for now. So up here is the sky spawn. Now, it takes about a minute to climb all the way up to the top. But like I showed in the last couple of videos, there was a huge tower which had been built by Spider-Man and the brunette. Now up there was for a reason. Up that tower was where the sky spawn was going to be. So I chose a reasonable amount of blocks going up, so it's pretty good what I chose. And then this lower part you can see now is only the scaffolding, and the part above is where you guys are going to spawn. Now I'm going to explain how the sky spawn is actually going to look once we get up there. Now, it won't be like this silly ladder up. There's actually going to be an ender pearl type thing where you go from island to island with trees on, and you hit the tree, land, hit the tree, land, and hit the tree, land, and end all the way up right at the top. So that's how that's going to work. But that's only for people who have ender pearls, and remember, people who have ender pearls are only going to be the trusted players, or if you're given them, or moderators, or myself. So up here is where the scaffolding. Oh, we have quite a few mobs spawning up here. We always get some mobs spawning up here, but we'll lay it up soon, so we can just take out these mobs. They're not too hard to kill. It's kind of like a mob spawner up here. Oh dear, creeper, creeper, creeper. We don't want that to blow up. I'll take out the creeper. So we kill all these mobs dead quickly. They're just spawning like crazy. It's kind of like a mob spawner up here, I suppose. You could compare it to that. You just don't want to fall off, so he can go off there. We're all slaying the mobs, but they're all just consistently spawning, so... What have I got on this? Right, there we go. I think... Has anyone got attack players? I'm sure I got hit them. No. So we fought all them mobs off. Now above is the world where the sky spawn is actually going to be. Now there's going to be mobs up here as well, so we should watch out. There should be, I think, yeah. So, oh, the sky spawn's been blown up a little. Zombie villager! Ah! Well, it doesn't really matter because zombie villagers are helpful, but we can get lots of them, so don't worry. And this guy is going to spawn on the sky spawn. There you go. He just died in the end, so Darn DM's joined the video for today. He's a subscriber, and he's actually spawned in the sky spawn, so he's spawned on top, which isn't all built, like I said. We've had a little bit of an accident over here because of creepers, but never mind. I'm sure it won't be the end. We can easily replace this up. It's not too difficult to do. I've got lots of dirt. So that's that, and basically how the sky spawn's going to work. For a start, it's not going to be snow. We're going to put like glowstone in the floor with like bits of carpet over the top to reduce the snow actually in the spawn. Now that is a problem which will come to the series, but I can deal with that problem quite easily. I suppose that problem isn't that difficult for me to deal with, so like I just said, I should be able to deal with that, but around here is where there's going to be mountains, kind of little small mountains, and then on this side there'll be like a viewing point where you can go inside the mountain and view the area down there like that. And then remember the scaffolding below won't be there, it's just to help us terraform underneath. Then over here is where there's going to be like a huge tower going up, where I can view you guys who spawn in the spawn, just to check how you're doing. And there's going to be like ender pearl tower, which I'm going to do from the hotel, where you can ender pearl to station to station to station and land up here. That's how that's going to work. That's going to be really cool. And then down in the center here is where you drop to go back through. Now if you go down there now, you're probably going to die because there's not enough water there yet, but there will be when it's built, and that's the way you go to go back down. So I'm going to throw some ender pearls so you guys can get back down. You just throw one ender pearl and you should be able to get back down quite easily. One ender pearl will get you back down if you just go off the edge, and that's how you really get down. I'll just throw some more ender pearls up here in case anyone does spawn up here. I'll put them in the spawn chest actually. Got to remember the spawn chest is always going to spawn up here, so inside of there we can't avoid that spawning, but that's quite a good thing in case anything new does get updated. But what we can do is we can leave the chest or have the chest spawn on a scaffolding area, meaning that the chest... Actually, how am I going to do that? No, I don't know. That's not going to work. We can actually have the chest just somewhere in the floor. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, like I said, the spawn chest isn't something that hard to deal with. Once we got the spawn chest in a good location, imagine if the spawn chest like spawned on top of this building or something that's going to be here where you drop down in, where it's going to be a lever, you'll be able to get down quite easily. So I'm going to get down from here really simply. Just throw the ender pearl and you won't die. You won't lose any lives or anything. I'm not going to jump because I will die. And I have... Uh-oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Ah! Now, I have died before in the world, so don't worry. I have died a couple of times, so it's not the end of the world dying on the world. Now, I have died a few times building that. Like I said a couple of videos, I have never died, but building that is what you do die from. So I'm not worried about my stuff because I don't think I am going to save this one because I just died. And all my stuff scattered everywhere, but never mind. We shall just take a look around. Now, I have died in... I believe I have died in previous episodes, but not saved it. Maybe in one, I think I jumped and drowned, but I haven't actually died without saving it. Every time I die, I always exit without saving, so it doesn't actually count as a proper death. So that's how it kind of works, because my stuff has got lost, so we don't want to lose my stuff. So usually I just exit, so that's quite simple to do. It's not too hard. So where should I go now? Now I've died, so I've lost a couple of stuff, and I shouldn't die. I've still got my sword to defend myself. I've still got one of my swords. I don't know where all my stuff has gone. Never mind. I've got a good sword. So I'm going to show you guys the church. Now, the church is kind of new. So this is like a new thing that Tommy built as well. The railway entrance. So over here is the church. Now, this is the chapel church. It's called a chapel because it's a small church. And it's a really nice design. It's got the ropes to like bring things up, that design there. Really nice design around this side over here. I really do like the church, which my friend Mr. Novas has built again. Mr. Novas is becoming one of the builders in the world, as you can see. I gotta say, Mr. Novas' stuff is pretty good, and it's got to be one of the best stuff in the world. There is also some good builds around, but Mr. Novas is getting close to the best stuff in the world, especially with this church. And there's a little secret which is going to be built around here. And Fuzzy, if you're wondering where your sheeps are, don't worry, they will be somewhere. Now, so let's go inside the church / chapel. And it's not done the interior yet, but it will be done in the future of the videos. So, yes, it's got a nice little design to the interior. Not all built yet, but I just thought I'd show off what's been built so far. And you can actually get up to the tower. So I can ender pearl up. I'll be able to get up there. Yes, yes, I'm up. And this is where the bell tower is going to be. So a bell's going to be up here, which doesn't actually ring, but you know what I mean. So you can actually get up here, view everyone, so I can see everyone down there. So if I had a bow, I could shoot these, but my bow, I dropped it. So where can I go from here? I can go across to Rico's place. Across over here. They're all just watching. It's like a show. So I can jump down here with my feather falling. Yeah, so I've died only because of that height thing. But I've died a couple of times, but like I said, it's not the end of the world. Dying from that, any deaths from that, we are not counting as proper deaths because we keep getting hit off by mobs when we're actually looking down. So don't worry about that, guys. Them little deaths aren't the end of the world. So this direction is the way. This is where I built the new plots of land for you guys to join in future episodes in Subscriber Kingdom. Now, we have been getting invaded by mobs, like I said, everywhere, because it is on hard, and we're getting really invaded by mobs, like up there. The amount of times everyone's died, I think everybody who's helped with that has actually died more than 3 times. Myself, I died twice and just then. So yeah, everyone's died so many times doing that. And you guys, if you want to come and help, you are going to die. It's impossible not to die due to the mobs hitting you off. It's just crazy that. So here's the new subscriber area, which I built. You've seen the station in past videos, but now I've came up with like a little wall design. I like the wall design because it makes it look like a old medieval village. Nice little thing. Little mistake with this, which Spider-Man will be fixing because he was the one who did the side over there. I'll explain that later on, what's gone on there. So what you can actually see, I'll explain it now quickly, is the thing is actually one forward. It just needs to, the roof needs to come out to link over to that, and that needs to come forward out. It's not hard to do at all. Spider-Man will be changing that. And around here, I put in some nice terraformed land just around here for people to come in and buy their plots. And their plots, I'll show you what the plots are. Okay. So this plot is 15 by 15. This one sells for 48 emeralds. Let me just check if I am correct. Let me turn my emeralds into emerald. Oh, there we go. So let me just check that is correct. So I got like that and got that. Yes, 48 emeralds. That is correct. So 15 by 15, 48. 10 by 10, which is this one here. This is a 10 by 10. This one sells for... Oh... It sells for 32 emeralds, and the 20 by 21, which was here, but I removed it and put smaller ones in, sells for 64 emeralds. So you can build massive stuff from the 2021, but and 10 one, you still can build a nice, cozy looking house, which can be like a cottage type thing and have an underground area, nice tall tower or something. It's got to be medieval though. If you can't build medieval, remember you can't do anything about that. So you've got to be able to build medieval in the world. So that is a rule with you doing that. So let's make a move back over to Pigton, the main town in the village. And remember, in Pigton, you guys can come and join, but from now on, when the spawn's built, you'll only be allowed to come out on green light. Now, I don't think I've explained the lights fully. There is a red light, meaning me and moderators only, or super helpers. Super helpers are in the description nearly of most videos they are in. At the minute, we only have... I don't think we have any super helpers in right now, and no moderators fully in right now. But most of the people in right now, apart from, I believe, Dawn, DM, everybody else, DJ, Bluesmurf, Skyland Brad, and Stu Griff, are trusted players in the world because they've helped out in the past. Whereas Dawn is a new piglet to the world, and you can earn trusted players by commenting nice things in the video, supporting me throughout the series, stuff like that. A little bit like Lion Maker's thing, kind of similar to that if you guys know that. That's kind of how it works, but it's a little easier to get trusted players because Lion Makers is hard to get because there are so many people trying, whereas you can just join, collect wool on join days. And I will be tweeting out when join days are, and sometimes I will mention them in a past video for the future to come. So that is how that's going to work. I don't know where all my stuff went. Maybe everybody has stolen it. I don't know. I don't know where it actually all went. These guys are just following me. Right, up here. What did I die up here? I can't remember. I don't know. I have no idea where I died. Maybe these guys have got my swords and that. Never mind. Where should we go? I think I want to tell you one last thing. With the hotel, we are going to extend it at least 4 more floors or so it looks nice and equal because it's a little unsymmetrical with the window sizes. We've got kind of a shrinking, expanding hotel, like a spring, boing. Springs Hotel. It could be the name, it could be the name, it could be the name. So that would go up to just about, we'd say about 2 stories below the sky. And then you'd have a couple of 2 ender pearl islands, ender pearl up, and you'd be on the sky spawn. That looks really nice. Hopefully I will be able to do that. Now Bluesmurf looks like he died too. We're all dying from the sky spawn. We're going to take a little skydive down from the sky spawn, and we should be over and done with after that. So let's go for a little bit of a skydive. I think I'm low on food. Has anyone got any food they can quickly throw me? I need food. I need food. Oh, food. Yes. Some bread. So up there, I'm going to take a little skydive because we love our skydives and try. Where should we go? I don't know, because now we've died in the world properly. Like I died a couple of times, like by that. So we've died, no longer survived. We made it to episode 42 or so without dying. I think I may have died in the past. I'm not too sure. is not the end, because we are about to jump again. Are we ready, guys? We're going to jump all together. We're going to all jump together as a team. We're going to jump. I don't know where we're going to jump from, like, but we'll have a little jump. Same with minigames. If you know minigames, like Dropler and all that, we'll be building stuff like that in the subscriber area. And you guys will be able to play them and earn emeralds from winning. So that's how you do that. That's going to be sort of something pretty cool. And I'll be dying so many times trying that. So that's why I needed to die sometime. Because if I die in minigames, people will get angry. But kind of. Oh, Stewie's already dived early. Never mind. Right, there's a guy. Oh, he spawned. Maybe he killed himself so he'd spawn up here. Clever, Stewie. I've slept in a bed so I don't spawn up here. Right. Wait a sec, Stewie. We're all going to dive together. I think we should dive from... Oh, there's mobbies. I think we should have a bit of a creeper slay, guys. Come on. Let's take these guys out. There we go. Look at that. All 3 creepers taken like that. Just by myself. Boom, boom, boom. Right, you ready, guys? We'll go for a little bit of a dive together. Where should we dive? Yeah, we're going to dive. We're going to try and land. We're going to see. Is anyone... Yeah, I've got ender pearls. I've got ender pearls, right. Is everybody here? There's one person missing. Whereabouts is he? I don't have a map. Never mind. Let me just check if he's coming. Oh, he's coming up the ladder. He's coming now. He's coming now. We'll wait for him, and then we'll go for a really good dive. And I'm going to throw an ender pearl at the same time I dive and see if the ender pearl actually hits the ground. So, wait, we're just down. Oh, people have lagged out. So, if I'll invite them back really quickly. Oh, they've lagged out the party as well. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. It looks like Stewie. It's just going to be me and Stewie diving. So me and Stewie are going to go for a quick dive unless he can invite them back, and we will see who... Oh, Stewie's already gone. He spawned off the edge. I'm going to go with him. We're going to dive. We're going to dive. Here we go. I'm just going to throw my ender pearl and follow down my ender pearl. Is it going to hit before me? Yes, I'm going to survive. That is what I need to do now when I fall. So if I fall again, I must throw that ender pearl. So that is how you survive the fall. Now I see. So that's taught me something actually during the video. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Thank you for the others for joining me. Sorry if you lagged out the party there at the end. Skyline Brad, Dom DN I think his name was, something like that. And Stewie Griff. Thanks for joining me, and DJ Blue Smurf for this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment if you want to join Subscriber Kingdom at any time when the server is open. At the minute, the server is nearly always open, so hit me up with a message at WiredSinger2, or feel free to message Stewie Griff if you want to know information from him and his point of view, or you can go across to my other account, which I'm going to show you right now on postboxadd. And there is about 5 spaces left on that account if you want to get in. So I've been using that for live streams and so on. So there's my other account. Feel free to add that one. And once again, you could be in the world soon. So please leave a like, subscribe. This is postboxpat, signing out.